Just before being sworn in as the new Cabinet Secretary for Roads, Transport and Public Works, Kipchumba Murkomen has finally made public contract details of the standard gauge railway SGR that cost taxpayers $670 billion. Now, through his Twitter handle, the CS released the 60-page document that confirms majority of Kenyans' fears of the Kenya Ports Authority being used as collateral in the deal. Sandrine Mwenda highlights the pain point for Kenya in the deal.
It is public. The document that reveals how Kenya got into an agreement with the people of China in 2012 that gave the Kenya SGR. According to the 60-page document shared with journalists, the contract exerts stringent borrowing and repayment conditions on Kenya and stipulates hefty penalties that the country will bear in the event that it defaults on any installments or is late in making payments or they fall due. According to the document, the loan is annualized at 2% interest rate per annum, 0.25% management fee, and 0.25% commitment fee. With majority of Kenyans seeking to understand the collateral for the loan, the document reveals how the Kenya Ports Authority, KPA, committed to creating inland ports, including in Nairobi, where the ports agency will manage the inland ports, a clear indication of the ports being used as a security for the loan. Part of the agreement indicates that if Kenya defaults on the SGR loans, the Chinese government can take over KPA without notifying the Kenyan government. A revelation may not settle well with majority of Kenyans. Kenya will repay the loan of 20 years with the country awarded a 7-year grace period to fully settle the payments. With debt repayment already a problem for the country, the Transport CES has indicated his intention to enter into a negotiation deal with Chinese governments for new terms of the loans between Kenya and China. SGR has struggled for revenue in the recent past. This is expected to be made worse after the recent decision by the president to move the dry port from Naivasha to Mombasa. Whether China will react to the recent developments is still a matter of waiting, as the contract did not have the Ministry of Transport as a party. For Look Up Business, Sandrine Mwenda.